won't stop till I hear him say,
Warning. The information that we convey in these videos and the content on this page simply provides general consumer information. It is not legal advice or regulatory guidance. It is not intended to sway your personal bias in any way. We are simply just relaying information already available to the general public. We highly suggest you do your own research and draft your own opinion on the topics disclosed in this video breakdown. Without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this video breakdown, and if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, consider doing so now. Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. In today's video breakdown, we're going to be talking about XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this stuff up. The FUD, right? The people who are really trying and attempting to steer you in the wrong direction. If you all didn't see one of my last video breakdowns, I had mentioned this Daily Huddle article where the Fed president says entire notion of crypto is nonsense following the controversial implosion of FTX. Some key highlights we see right here. Fed President Neil Kashkari, whom we've known in the past, has said the same thing. And the last time that he said this, of August 2021, was when Bitcoin rallied to a new all-time high, said that there is corruption in the cryptocurrency market that won't end with the downfall of FTX, as the entire industry is nonsense and has no real-life use cases. This isn't the case of one fraudulent company and one serious industry. The entire notion of crypto is nonsense and is not useful for payments, right? So that led me to making this video breakdown for you all today, because I saw this article on Daily Huddle. But we see here, former Goldman Sachs executive says he is bullish on XRP, citing real use cases and network effects. Oh, this stuff, this battle right behind the scenes, this shadow government battle behind the scenes literally cracks me up. We see a Fed president saying no real life use cases and not useful for payments. No inflation hedge, no scarcity. This one is interesting. No scarcity. First of all, multitude of cryptocurrencies have scarcity. Okay. That is a complete 110% lie. And then we see over here articles coming out days after on the same website, the Daily Huddle, former Goldman Sachs saying he's bullish on XRP, citing real use cases. So just some key little highlights from here. Macro expert and former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul is expressing bullish sentiment on the digital asset XRP, whom we've known to be bullish on XRP for quite some time. According to the PAL, the price of XRP could appreciate in the event that Ripple wins the lawsuit brought against the San Francisco-based payments company by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. That's not financial advice. I'm simply just reading an article to you all. This is the direct quote from him. I've said this a gazillion times. XRP has real use case. It's being used as a protocol. I think there's a gap risk higher if they get the ruling. There's no gap risk lower, as much there should be some speculation. So he's pretty much saying that he's bullish on XRP because of the utility and use case. Yet we see over here a Fed president saying and pumping FUD into the market. Okay, you cannot make this stuff up. Moving on, another article from the Daily Huddle that I thought that I'd share with you all in today's video breakdown. Bank of America to partner with Ripple for ODL services after XRP lawsuit finishes. Okay. Well, if we're expecting a positive outcome in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, Bank of America is set to partner with Ripple for ODL services after the XRP lawsuit finishes. Scratch your head on that one. You can only kind of decipher which way the lawsuit is going to go if articles like this are coming out, right? Bank of America is reportedly waiting for the end of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC court case against Ripple. Personally, I believe that the decision has already been decided. They're just waiting on some type of astronomical alignment, some type of, I don't even know. You guys know how the elites move behind the scenes. They're waiting for some specific date, some specific time, some specific black swan event that none of us, can imagine or even fathom coming into this market space for them to flip the switch. We already know it's all it's pre-planned, it's pre-programmed. If you haven't watched previous videos on this YouTube channel and you're new here, make sure that you go back and you watch, because we have loads of videos explaining the elite's agenda and how everything is stitched together behind the scenes without them notifying the general public. So at Ripple Swell 2022 in London, which just concluded, Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse reportedly told a Link2 director of member sales Nick Barafato, hope that I didn't butcher that one, he's probably a great guy, the Bank of America is waiting for the court case to settle before using Ripple's on-demand liquidity products. Brad Garlinghouse made it clear that they're ready to settle with the SEC as long as they can get clarity on XRP. I asked him if any American companies were waiting. This is a direct quote, by the way, from Burafato. I asked him if American companies were waiting on the sidelines to jump in the game once clarity happens. He said, absolutely. He specifically said Bank of America. Bank of America is a huge partner of Ripple. And he said Bank of America stands to gain really big when the settlement happens because Bank of America is going to have a huge competitive advantage over their competitors by using ODL in the marketplace. We already know that Bank of America is like the second biggest bank in America, if I'm not mistaken. We can even maybe Google that, right? Let's just Google that real fast. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Bank of America, second biggest bank, right? Okay, so moving on, another little tiny article that I thought that I'd share with you all. This was actually shared to me via one of the CYPRX students in the CYPRX group chat. XRP now almost twice as big. Oh, wait, no, sorry, excuse me. It wasn't this one. This one right here. Stably, a USD stablecoin officially launched on the XRP ledger. This one was the article that was shared to us by one of the CYPRX advanced students. And this article reads, Stably Corporation, and I find this interesting because it mentions the SEC. Stably Corporation, a Seattle-based Web3 payment infrastructure and stablecoin as a service provider, is proud to announce the official launch of Stably USD, or the ticker symbol USDS, on the XRP ledger, a decentralized blockchain. Stably USD is a regulatory compliant USD-backed stablecoin that supports XRPL's objective of providing a scalable and sustainable blockchain for tokenized assets and global payment settlements. Stably USD is also XRPL's first native issued US-based stablecoin and the first product released as a part of an ongoing collaboration between both Stably and XRPL. Stably USD is a multi-chain US dollar-backed stablecoin created by Stably in partnership with a US regulated and SEC qualified custodian. Interesting to say the least. An SEC qualified custodian doing business on XRPL. I just thought that I'd share that with you all. Again, it's a head scratcher, something to share, something to say the least. Stably USD is always redeemable for $1 per token minus fees through Stably's custodian partner. Stably also partners with leading US-based stablecoin auditor to provide monthly public attestations for Stably USD's fiat collateral reserve, ensuring that every token in circulation is fully backed one-to-one with US dollars. Personally, I do not involve myself with stablecoins. That is up to you all's own discretion, but I just thought that I'd share that with you all. It was interesting. Last but not least, I shared this article with you all. XRP, this is from you today, by the way. XRP now almost twice as big as Coinbase by capitalization. Details persist. We come down here and it says XRP is now worth nearly twice as much as Coinbase, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges. The paradox came about as a result of the exchange's record low share price, which dipped below $40 after another round of capitulation of crypto-related stocks. While Coinbase has a market capitalization of $9.6 billion, now XRP is valued at $18.6 billion. Coinbase, which peaked at $76 billion, fell below the $10 billion for the first time since its IPO. In addition to the overall negative sentiment on the cryptocurrency market, the coin price is under additional pressure from rumors of the exchange's possible bankruptcy that emerged from the Grayscale story. I've been mentioning to you all for quite some time, Grayscale, Coinbase, okay, DCG, Gemini, Binance, they're all sketchy in my personal opinion, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're operating on those exchanges or doing business with those exchanges or whatever the case may be, all right, your crypto is at risk. And you know that now listening to this breakdown, you know that reading the articles. If you're still operating on these exchanges and you're not cold storing your crypto, then you know you can't play the victim role when these exchanges go bankrupt, when they go insolvent and you lose your money. Always remember the first rule in trading is to protect and preserve your capital, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this little quick fundamental breakdown surrounding XRP, some interesting headlines and articles that just recently came out. We see the FUD. We see the progression behind the scenes. We know that adoption is coming, ladies and gentlemen. We know that once this court case gets settled and we see the massive illusion that it was come into fruition and disappear from the market space, XRP will have clarity, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be massive in my personal opinion. I've never even given you guys my personal bullish Moonboy targets, but let's just say for the sake of this video breakdown that they are up there, okay? They are up there. I'm just not going to be that type of person that's going to put that type of information out to the general public. I'm not trying to steer anybody in the wrong direction or have anybody, potentially look at this YouTube channel and say, he predicted this at this point in time and it never had. That's just not us here. We're just trying to spread cryptocurrency awareness. Hopefully it leads you to take it upon yourself to do your own personal research. As always, blessings to you all. Be cognizant, be aware. If you're not subscribed already, make sure that you subscribe. Smash that thumbs up button. It does help boost the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you all in the next YouTube
video breakdown.
I won't stop till I hear him say.